Hello, my name is James, and this is One Magnetoverse. The map shows that the information in the title is correct, and then there were three, and there are three of us. A quick shout out to Stephen F. and Brian P. Stephen F. being our newest contributor. Definitely looking for more viewership and more data collection. The screen that's up now shows the overall amount of data, and it'll progress through the data collected as a overall set. First as a main set, then an overall set, to show that this is what's happening behind the scenes. The data expands as we get more data. I am using logarithmic trend lines so that we can actually average out this data and see which way it's moving. This should make it fairly obvious as to the intensity of our magnetosphere per region and then overall, and any motion that might be happening once we get a little bit more viewership and more data coming in. The two lines on the top are from Stephen F. And I do realize that it takes a large amount of time, and some people's schedules just do not allow for the amount of time it takes to gather all of the data and submit it as it's needed to have proper data sets. But with that being said, Stephen P. and myself, or Brian P., and myself, are using a triaxial magnetometer. I am using the Physicist Toolbox app on a Android device. It doesn't matter what device you have. It doesn't matter what app you use. You can turn in, as the graph shows, the X, Y, Z, and main microtester readings. Or if you do as Stephen F. has, more of a standardized version, I would actually suggest that. And you'll see in the last slides, Stephen F.'s version of the chart or graph. And it basically has a max, a current, and average reading. Probably a little bit easier for most people to get their mind around and get sent in versus a negative or positive reading for the X, Y, and Z as they are, depending on the location you're in. The information that I really need is the time, the date, your location, which is city or work fine. I can look the latitude and longitude up if need be, and your elevation, which again I can look up off of the city name that is given, and all readings as they appear on your device and your magnetometer app. And then of course your initials, first name and last initial, for validation and verification of all the readings that you sent in. So with that, please leave your comments below or contact me at magnetoverse@yahoo.com. Please like and share. Subscribers are not necessarily needed. And like I always say, knowledge is power, so empower yourself with knowledge. Have a great weekend, and I do appreciate your support and your help with this social science experiment.